Alright, we got another match with our Penny Dreadful, Blue White, Call Blade, Pike, Stalker, whatever deck. Something's going caught, something's stabbed. All that matters, really. Okay, okay. Work with this. I'm gonna just slam and turn 2 Stalker. It's just way more resilient. Unless they're playing Swamp, and then I'll probably just play the Hawk. Kingdom's kind of a swamp. Um, I will still play this. At the land drop, that's pretty good. So I can play a turn 4 Factory. Pretty much like the only really good card advantage spell I have. I think that's a problem because, like, in the old decks, they had Jason Mind Sculptor. That was just like really good. It was like its own kill condition and draw engine. Good. So like, there's nothing replacing Jace. Factor Fiction does a good part of doing like half of what Jace did. Draw a bunch of cards. Get him here, no? The talk has actually been really good because there's not very many exile effects that are being played right now. Red is actually not so. Red red's like the best color to exile thing in like weird direct damage ways. So if you think about it, like there's no like not like magma sprays running around right now. So it's actually really good. They're really resilient, especially against the black decks. Collapsed, okay, I'm okay with this. Hey, opponent's on a control style. Hate him now. Cruel Dick. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, but you guys. I'll play the Hawk. Mind Shrieker. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, so my opponent's on the Disciple Deceit Pain Seer deck from Briar Moss. Okay, okay, cool, cool. I have to keep this to block. Now I'm not keeping this to block. I get a new one. I get another Hawk though, so fine. Oh, all the Tranquil Coves. Just all of them in the world. So this deck is really sweet. If you've ever seen this deck, it's Uses Disciple's Seat and Pain Seer as like inspired, using the inspired triggers and using things like Hold Out Settlement and oh, it pumps a toughness too. That's not good. Oh, he milled me. Milled a Stalker. I thought it only pumped power. So I guess I'm just taking a 3. This could like take over the game. I need like a removal spell for it. I don't have removal spells. Main phase this and see what happens. House is not bad. Port or Open the Armory could be good. I could like start racing it with a Spirit Loop. Yeah, let's see the split. I think I'm gonna take the Opening Armory. Cause help me get the Pike, and I have the Spirit Loop, so I have the little mini combo here. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take. Kind of risky to go for the Spirit Loop right here. I could lose it, but I think I'm gonna. I assume he left 2 up to like protect this Mind Trigger. This could be totally bad here. But I feel like I'm a little behind, so I think I'm just gonna make some risky plays. Okay. I don't know why they did that, but you have a 6/6. I forgot I have freaking Planar Outburst in my deck. And yeah, I'm attacking because I'm definitely not gonna block. I hope they keep milling me because it makes the open really good. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell. Those Mind Shriekers, it's surprisingly good, especially when you've established control and you just start milling your opponent or milling yourself. All his deck is full of like 2s and 3s, a couple 4s, but I have like 5 drops in my deck, like 4s and 5s. So I think he's just gonna like go for it here. Land, yes. I'll jump in my graveyard up here. Let's see if he keeps milling. I'm gonna hold my counterspell for the open. I think this is either like a Fact or Fiction or a counterspell. So yeah, I'm just gonna jam time this. I can play this. You can also have a removal spell for this. That'd be really bad. But then next turn, if he removes this, then I get the Planar Outburst. Maybe for Drawline, maybe with Awaken, would be really good. This could get countered. This could get super countered. Which would be very sad. Every lapse, I respond. So I'm just gonna fetch now, so I don't have to fetch it later. So I don't fetch it away. Life back. My opponent's only got 2 cards, 3 with the draw step, so I mean, I could be in good shape. Depending on if they just go for the super mill. Oh wait, they can just mill my Pike! Oh, it's so good. I'm so upset. I can just mill my pike. I forgot about that. I might have to. I think I have to play her outburst. Yeah, I'm gonna play her outburst. I really hope they just dump their hand here. I'm definitely gonna play her outburst. Oh, in fact, I could like. It comes on tap. So. The worst part about this is that I only have 2 pikes in my deck. I thought about putting 3, but it seemed like it was too much. But it might not be too much because it's just really the only way I could like jump back ahead. I'm gonna attack. If they block, great. If not, whatever. Well, I'm gonna go for this planar outburst. Hopefully, it actually resolves. I think I already played like 2 memory lapses. I'm not sure how much counter magic he had. Factor fiction response. Okay. Um. This is annoying, but it doesn't deal with the stalker if I get another one. But it will deal with my hawk. Get it. The aura is only good with the disciple. He took the control magic, of course. Now I can't even like play the hawk because he has the control magic. So I guess I'll just pass. Interesting. This interesting part of the game here. No one's really done much though. Uh, with this deck, it really relies heavily, I think, on Mindstreaker, or maybe they're playing Psychotog. Psychotog is to get really big after all the discarding they do. Very strange deck in some ways. I'm gonna just main phase. Mirror Angels. Yes, this freaking. That's the problem. Yes, this freaking Can I play my land? He's a freaking control magic. That's really annoying. I think we'll take pile 1. I don't. He decides to take my guy. I can just oust it, right? I think it's just a better pile overall. I get 2 removal spells, and if you decide to go for the control magic, I oust my own guy, or I oust my own guy, and then it's all planar outburst. So like make another guy. I don't need the Mirror Angel just yet. This could get annoying though. I might have to kill this with a planar outburst. Because he already has hold off sentiment, so he's already gonna start drawing extra cards. A lot of lands. I'm thinking for a second. If I want to like dig for a pike, kill this now. I can kill this, awaken my with my planar outburst, attack for 3, but then he just they control maxes, then I oust it, and then we're just like I have 1 hawk left, and we're back on track. I could factor fiction. I don't really have removal spells in my deck. My deck is like very tempo oriented. I could oust the Pain Seer. That might be like the best one. Just slay more Fact or Fictions first. Try that first. Ooh, that's a pile. And that's a reveal right there. That's a tasty reveal. I'm choose pile one here. Pile one, quite good. Could have a counter spell for this. House this guy. We'll open for the second pike. But I'm not going to play the pike. I'm just going to hold up Memory Lapse. And the pike should be quite big. Big enough to kill him right now. Especially with double Memory Lapse. This guy, like, fly the deck is kind of good. unless they have a flyer right here. Or a removal spell. Their hand is like control magic. I think they have the control magic right here. But I have the Memory Lapse, so it's like they know what they gave me. So there could have been a bad pile on their part. Murderous Compulsion. What was annoying? Yeah, I guess just let it happen. I have one more hawk to get. Caw. This is the open. That one's actually dead. That's a kind of a problem. I knew it had 4 open the armories, and I knew they're gonna be dead. I kind of think I wanted 4 targets. I'm also gonna play the pike. And I gotta just equip now. It's only a 12-1. So it's gonna be take 2 attacks. I also wanted to like play. I think Memory Journey could have been okay, especially when my pikes die. The oof. Pain Seer, you got it. Because yeah, this control magic is just so bad now because I have just double lapse. In me, it has to get lapsed. I think it just has to get lapsed. It just puts more instant sources in my graveyard anyway. The last card is control magic, which I think they have to play maybe. But if they do it, they need to play the whole out summon to use it. Him isn't that bad, unless they hit the double lapse. So maybe I did have to counter that. But if they hit double lapse, and I can't get magic. So I know this is like, ooh, this is a card. I know this is super safe to do now. And I'm just gonna play the open, even though it doesn't do anything, just to get another point of toughness. I'll just think if I get planar outburst and equip, I don't think I have enough mana for that. I really need like 4 targets, I think. But I don't know what else I'd play. Who actually would have been good just to keep in my hands because I know they're going to draw the him. And I know I can't kill them this turn. Like, I think they're going to die. They're definitely going to die because the next card's him. They have him and control magic. Until they draw an extra, they're going to draw an extra card. So the extra card could just kill them too. Because the Pain Seer now, they're guaranteed to take 2 off the Pain Seer with the him on top. Opponent is very much thinking very hard. Or just distracted. I know what you can't do, which is counter this. And I don't care if you counter this, because it's actually a dead card. I wonder what I can play. Maybe like a third pike, or just some other like the equipment is actually kind of lacking. Maybe some sort of like haste equipment, or like Whisper Silk Cloak, or I don't really know. All right, dead card. 19 cards left in my deck. Crazy. It's 14-1. Still not enough to kill him in one shot. Yep. So I know what they're gonna draw. They're gonna draw the him. So the new card is gonna be the only card I have to really worry about. Go to 2. And worst comes to worst, I play her uppers and I kill them, you know? Um, yeah, it's fine. I have to let that. I have to have that happen. Now was the best one. I got to. I got to keep the memory lapse. That was actually the best I can get there. Which is why I probably shouldn't have played the open, just to keep the card in my hand. Yeah. He has to go for the control magic, but he knows I have a Psychotog. That's still not good enough. Definitely not gonna kill me. They don't have like a wonder or anything. Not even have the island for the wonders. Alright. Game 1 is mine. Oh, interesting. So I think Celestial Purge is the card to bring in here. They've got they've got quite a bit of black permanents I'd like to kill, except for Mind Shrieker. I can't really deal with Mind Shrieker, so I have to keep some house and some planar outbursts. Um, maybe Negate would be good too. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in all the purges and feel like a couple Negate. Planar outburst was actually pretty good. It's actually really decent. Deck is like mostly spell based. The creatures are also nice. Maybe the Negate get enough though. Just like shave on some other removal spells, just for like better removal. Then oh, got 2 more cards. These negates. I just don't want. No, I think I want some negate. I just want some planar outburst. Kind of like an open, like one open. Maybe the spirit loop. No, spirit loop could like bring me back in some games. But the life gain is like such a moot point matchup. I think, and it really like opens up to 2-for-1s. Yeah, I'm just kind of spirit loop. Maybe I want a second spirit loop in my deck. They do stack. Those effects do stack. I believe they stack. I'm going to look it up to see if they stack. I think like multiple instances of them stacked. It's just like Spirit Link, basically. I'll figure it out later. I think they do. You can correct me on that if you want. This hand can be great if I draw a blue source. Or this hand is completely awful because I don't have a blue source. I'm gonna keep on the risk. That's how I roll here. Yes, they do stack. I'm correct. Correct all along. Yeah. I'm a master. Master. 3 paints here is pretty good. Well, I'm gonna just drop the Stalker and hope it just lives for a while. The turn 2 paints here is really strong for my opponent, though. Yeah, I gotta take the 2. Ooh, Disciple. I had a whole out sediment. Oh, they're stacked. They're ready to go. So I have to. I think this turn. I have to like make a turn 5 outburst very quickly. I might want to negate something. So I think I'm just gonna play the important and try to find a land. Like an outburst. All right, there's another outburst. They had a lapse. That's good. Not gonna block. So we're Well, Settlement. It's such a cool little interaction here because this thing is like lands are uncounterable. So this is I love the innovation of this. I'm probably gonna lose the Stalker, which is fine. I can lose that. I don't need to protect it. Oh, it's they got to land off the. I'm still drawing a second outburst, so if the first one doesn't resolve, the second one definitely will or should. We're starting Mind Spring, so we're getting a 2. Getting Cruelly, of course. Actually, might want to lapse that just for like the sake of stalling them, but it's not really going to stall them because they're just going to keep drawing cards. They draw so many cards. But I don't mind giving this up. To be honest with you, give me. I don't like that, however. So I think I just gotta negate this. I need all the cards in my hand. I like it. Sick. This is like the dream. I think this is like really the dream start for my opponent's deck. Like they have the turn 2 inspired thing, turn 3 other inspired thing with something to trigger inspired stuff. This is kind of where it gets really awesome. That's where that gets really awesome. I think they're thinking about what this card right now. It really depends. Like I mean, at this point, I think you want to draw more cards, maybe a threat, or just not get anything. That's good. They just get to attack the old-fashioned inspired way. I would have definitely tuned it for something. Maybe the hand's just too good. I think. Oh, I would love this because if they go like 4-1 in the outburst, I take the 4 and then I just play the outburst. That'd be so nice. Huh, it's interesting. I think I'm gonna take the 3. I already have an outburst, so good. I only have 2 outbursts in my deck though. Uh, it just means that they can counter 1. I think they're trying to split it so like if I didn't have a 5th land drop, I have the outburst. I have it. But they might have a counter spell here. Definitely probably have a counter spell. But I have to do this. I'm gonna get beat by this. Hardcore. Yeah. Good. I think they played this wrong. They could have used this to like discard for circular logic and just like had way more value out of it. I think that's what you want to do, especially with circular logic, is discard this trigger. You'll just get so much more value out of it. You get the counter my spell, and you get to get another 3-drop, which is another logic. You just get another logic, and you start chaining logics, and that's when you just can't lose. You basically just can't lose at that point. So my opponent might have I mean, maybe my opponent's like new to the deck, but that's what I think what you're supposed to do. Is like chain circular logic, especially when you already have like something to like trigger inspire. Oh wait, you can't untap. I'm sorry. He has it untap. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I haven't played this deck, so they have no way to untap creatures. We need an untap creature thingy. I'm stupid. Ignore all that I just said. Like that's what they need. They need like R and Dominion. That's what they need. They need more R of Dominions. That's the card I was thinking of. Silly B. Oh well. I'm gonna get beat by this, but it's like my opponent also has like 6 minutes left. So it's like or aside. Gee. Like I can definitely win this match. Um through crazy means. Like not crazy means, but my opponent's just playing like awfully slow. It's really unfortunate because I definitely think that we'd have a good game 3 if time was like not a factor. I think he's like noticing that too. Because like once people notice that their time is running out, like worse magic happens. I mean, obviously it's resolving. I don't know what they're gonna say though. I have no idea what you would say here. Probably like Stalker or Pike. Those are like I think your 2 best options. Or something that kills your board. Memory lapse. Okay. I had 2 lapses in my hand, so If I draw like a rule spell right here, it's good. I wish I had all of my outbursts now. I kind of wish I took it at second outburst now. Yeah, I probably should have like known that the first one wasn't gonna resolve the way he like put the pile. But again, this line wouldn't have happened. This like line of play wouldn't have. All I can do is just talk. Now my opponent's playing much faster, of course. This is where bad magic happens. The clock starts running. So many triggers, though. Full magic. Yeah, I'm not gonna like stop this one. So see what I draw. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Just so I can try to preserve a game 3. But I am very much losing. Maybe I just don't want any oust. Maybe I just want all the outbursts. There's not much I really want to oust, right? Celestial Flare could be okay. But I don't think they're gonna attack much unless they. Yeah, I'll just try this. Because their outburst deals with the mind triggers anyway. Ooh, that's be a great hand if I had 2 lands. Be a great hand if I had 8 lands. Sure. That's actually not. Oh, okay. Actually, a pretty good hand. Turn 2 Hawk. Wrong. Turn 3 open for the Pike. Hopefully, I don't get blown by a counter spell or a removal spell. I get to super purge this, I know. I think I'm just gonna purge this thing. Good. Good. Go Hawk. Go Hawk. Oh, 1 land. We're off to the races. It's a good pile. Good flip. Um, something like this. This is not good anyway. Maybe I should give like enablers or action. Maybe that's it. Maybe just like enablers or action. Or not enablers, dudes or not dudes. Better. They took the dudes. Wow. But I still got this hawk. So. Ooh, what I gotta play? That's probably getting massively counterspelled here. Yeah. I can still steal this game with the pike. The pike can steal the game. Oh, they're probably just holding up logic now. But I have to go for it. Like I have no other choice. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like without the pike doing all the heavy lifting, it's really hard to like close out games quickly. This I think a problem with the deck itself. Like there's not individually powerful cards. There's like a Mirror Angel. Mirror Angel's probably like the individually powerful card I have in my deck. It's a problem to address. Like that's like any like controlled style deck. Same thing. Pain Seer came up top. What if I just top deck another pike? I could. Some lucky Seer flips here. Uh oh. Basically, just racing two Bobs. But I mean, he's gonna get a tutor trigger here with the disciple. I think I'm dead. I think I'm just very dead. Through memory lapse, that's good for them. And I think get like just another counterspell or anything, or even this. They get discard compulsion, and they got the mind trigger. So infinite value doesn't even cast it. Doesn't even need it. He says. They get the mind trigger. Another Pain Seer. Going all out. Alright, so they hit a bunch of fours here. Ooh, um, I can't attack, unfortunately. I do have to block. And hope that the Pain Seers kill them, which they won't. I mean, you hit multiple fours, right? I don't know how many fours they have left in their deck, but that could happen. Two, another Disciple. Two? Like, I think they hit two Disciples off that. A Disciple and a Mind Spring. Now they're in an interesting spot. They can't actually attack. They could attack with a Plane Seer, so it's really, really scary. They're start milling me and Island. But they should be wary about holding up Memory Lapse. I know they have a Memory Lapse in their hand. I think you just go all out, maybe? Just a Disciple? Okay, I like it. A Disciple. land. Good. The tutor target? Nothing. No tutor. I guess they're just worried on time. Well, you have to play fast. And open. I have to block because they can just keep milling me and try to kill me right there. Block. I mean, they could have been distracted. They could have been doing other stuff, you know. You know what people are doing with their lives. Their hawk. Lapse that. That's fine. But I think they're at a point where they can just attack with everybody. And they kind of just have to go for it, right? Who knows what could have win this? This is very close. Sad that they just this to themselves. Like they have no time. They can't even do this. So this is a sad timeout. They could have won. I mean, they're in a dominant position, but I don't know what I could draw, what they could draw. Kind of sad. It's a weird ending to the game, but I mean, like unlike real magic in real life magic, you don't have clock, so it's a hard deck to play. So I don't know. That's it. Who knows what could have won there? But if you want to just like kind of go over it, I think the line is just like probably kill the spirit and pump this thing and attack. If they had a way. I think you should have been using this type of more. What have drawn? I don't know what I'm drawn. I think this character really. Oh well.